what happens when you take two of your favorite cocktails, a Negroni and a Margarita, and put them together? Well, I created the Bitter Hombre. So this is the second time we put Bitter Hombre on the channel. First time was a couple months ago, more like 6 months ago on a short. It was an experiment between putting a Negroni and a Margarita together, and I thought it came out pretty well. But this is a better version of that. And the reason why it's a better version is I entered into 2021 Iowa's Best Mixology Contest.
Hey, so let's tell them about the competition you entered.
Good idea. So every year, the Iowa Restaurant Association puts on a mixology contest.
And then distributors use sponsor spirits, and you have to make a drink out of said spirits, correct?
Correct.
And this year there were 4.
Correct.
Which 4 did we use?
We used Don Julio.
Tequila.
We used Eagle Rare Bourbon. We used Brut Champagne. I forget the specific brand.
Zardetto.
What?
Zardetto Private Reserve.
Okay. And then we also used Screwball Whiskey.
There was a list to choose from, but those are the 4 that we chose.
Yep. And then I wanted to create a theme around all this, and so we decided on Flavortown, where I wanted each drink to represent a specific flavor and just give you this unique experience throughout all 4 cocktails.
So each one was supposed to emphasize that flavor to be the best it could be with that flavor. So we went with bitter,
spicy, sour, and sweet.
Yes.
And that is the order I presented to the judges and explained to them, this is the order I would like you to do it. So what we did is we're going to show you all 4 cocktails in the order I wanted the judges to drink them. So today, we're doing the Bitter Hombre.
I bet you can't guess what flavor profile we were hitting. Bet you can't guess. Got the Bitter Hombre.
What's nice about each cocktail too, there's a secondary and sometimes even a third major flavor profile. Obviously with a lot of spirits and cocktails, you're going to get those other flavor profiles, but this one is obviously the bitter one.
And the target flavor profile is dominant in the best way.
Right, exactly. So the reason we wanted this to go first, so just like any other aperitif, you want to start your day, night out with this as an experience to kind of open up your flavor profile, get you excited to drink other things throughout the night. So
let's open up our palates.
Let's open up those palates. Think.
Oh yeah.
So coming from someone who doesn't like Campari, what do you think?
I love tequila and I love mezcal. So this is still very bitter, especially on the back end, and the bitter taste lingers.
Yeah.
But it's not as unpleasant as if I were to drink a Negroni.
Right.
The agave nectar does add just enough sweetness to kind of balance out the harsh bitterness of the Campari.
I agree. It kind of goes down, lingers just as long. The smokiness from the mezcal is secondary, in my opinion, for flavor.
Yes, and it does add a nice little bit of complexity without being dominant or without being overbearingly smoky, without taking away from everything else that the cocktail is doing.
Yep, and I think the lime juice just kind of sits there and just brightens up everything just a little bit without being too citrus forward. Because I didn't want that. I just wanted to just kind of like help round out everything and mix them all well together.
Right. And originally you had just used a blanco tequila. What made you want to use a reposado in addition, like do the split base tequilas?
I thought it was going to help brighten also up the drink because the blanco was great. Just doing the blanco is fine. But I wanted more of this like richness and like crisp. I don't know if crispiness is like the right word, but just I guess more richness in the cocktail. And I thought the Don Julio reposado was going to work well.
That depth of
exactly.
Flavors.
You know,
the roasty agave flavor.
Right, exactly. So again, going more with Flavortown, but again, not making like a chaotic car wreck of flavors.
Yeah, it was not a 10-car pileup for sure. It is very much a busy highway, but all the cars are moving the way they're supposed to go.
Exactly. We didn't want a car wreck in Flavortown.
No.
Not with the first drink.
Bad news bears.
So yeah, this is an easy cocktail. Yes, there's a lot of ingredients.
It is heavy too.
It is heavy.
It is very, very stiff. So
boozy for sure.
It goes down a lot smoother than you would anticipate, so that makes it go down quickly. So if you make it at home, be careful.
Yeah, and if you
Please
want to
make it at home and let us know.
Yes. Let us know in the comments if you would like to try this. Yes, it is a lot of ingredients. You know, if you might not have all of them, you just have a Blanco tequila. You know, check out the original Bitter Hombre, which is going to be over here. Again, that's just 4 ingredients. Easy to make. It's a stir drink. So yeah, check that out. Let us know if you do try it, what tequila you used in that Bitter Hombre.
And then stay tuned for our next videos for the next 3 cocktails.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
This is why we can't have nice things.